Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Connie Douglas from Great Stamping with Connie, and I'm coming to you live today from my Wasaga Beach craft studio. That's in Ontario, Canada. So, welcome to Canada if you are from outside of Canada, and welcome to Wasaga Beach if you are outside of Wasaga Beach. And just welcome. I'm so glad that you are here. If you are here, do say hello. Let me know that you are on and that you are watching. And in just a moment, hopefully, I will show up on my other screen here, and I will be able to see that you are here and you are watching and what you have to say even. So, okay, there I am. Can I get me to move and be real? It is spring-like. And I'm so happy. I think perhaps we have started to turn a corner, and it's supposed to be nice for the next couple weeks. So everybody, cross your fingers. Let's hope for the best. Hopefully we are done. Although oh, I don't know if anyone is on from out west or not. I think I heard that they got sad amounts of snow again out west. So we never know what Mother Nature might be dealing to us, but I guess we take what we get, eh? Anyway, what do I need to share with you? Oh, big, 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 big and important information. Free shipping on right now, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, this week, 3 days, boom, done. So, get your orders in. Minimum $100 for your order amount to qualify for free shipping. But there is a ton of awesome stuff. Check out the Last Chance products because they will, they may not be around a whole lot longer. They are only while supplies last. Check out the sale items, bundled items, or what used to be called the clearance rack. But that's some of the Last Chance stuff is on sale. So look in there. Now, little note of caution, if you are looking at a bundle that is Last Chance, you will get the 10% bundle discount that always applies. But check and see if perhaps the stamp set is on sale without the dies. Sometimes on the Last Chance, that's a better deal than actually purchasing the bundle. So shop wisely. And while you are shopping, for every order of $25 or more, you will start to earn Stampin' Rewards. It's our new rewards program. Hopefully you have read about it in my emails. Hopefully you have opted in my online store. If you haven't, you can do it anytime. There's no urgency, but make sure you opt into the rewards before you place your next order, because if you have not opted in, they cannot give you the rewards. So you do need an online account. So if you haven't ever set one of those up in my store, you will need to that. It's not difficult. It's, the system kind of steps you through it. But if you have any questions or need any help at all, just reach out to me and I will help get you all set up and rolling. So that is going on right now. So you can get free shipping. You can shop Last Chance. You also may want to stock up on some of your favorite colors of cardstock, because unfortunately, cardstock prices are going up when the new annual catalog goes live in May. So there's not much longer for the current pricing on cardstock. So get some now, save some money and get free shipping. Like, it's kind of, kind of something you should do. Definitely something you should do. And right now, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, if you place an order in my online store, I always send you a thank you card for that. At least I try to. Yes, I'm going to say I always do. Sometimes it takes me a little while, but I think I always get there. And sometimes, depending on the value of your order, I might include a little gift. But for these 3 days, I have a special gift for you. So if you've placed an order and you got free shipping, that means you've spent $100. And that is, it's it's easy to do, but it's a significant shop. Let's be honest. And so I want you to have lots of rewards. So in addition to the Stampin' Rewards that you will earn, I will send you some extra goodies as my thank you gift this time. So it won't be just a card. It'll be more than that. I don't know what yet, but it'll be things from my stash, probably retired product, but it'll be something fun, something that I dearly hope you will love to have and to craft with. So so there's all of that. So lots and lots and lots. Big important news. Only until Friday. So Wednesday, today, we're heading towards the top end of Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So don't miss out. Okay, time to craft, don't you think? So we are we are going Connie style on this again today. We are playing with a stamp set that, or a bundle actually, that I just got very recently, and I have not played with it yet. So here we go. We're going to play together. We are going to experiment. We are going to check it out. But it's lovely. It's called Happy Hibiscus, and so it has these beautiful hibiscus flowers. It is two-step stamping for the hibiscus flowers and leaves. And then there are some lovely sentiments. Congratulations. You make me smile. Thanks for being so kind. Isn't that lovely? Thanks for being so kind. That is just so perfect for anybody, almost for any occasion. You just want to acknowledge that you are happy they are in your world, in your life. And I just think that's beautiful. And that will make someone's heart smile. So and then we have this little hash kind of stamp, which is awesome for background stuff and everything. And as I was preparing for today, I started to think, oh my goodness, this could be lovely for a 4-square stamping, or making your own designer series paper, because these look beautiful. It'd be a little bit of work because this is all 2-step stuff, but think of what you could do. Now, the only thing I haven't quite thought through yet, and I'm not sure what I do, but these 3, can you see those? It's kind of hard, perhaps. What do I have? Color? Does color help behind it? Yeah, not so much. Let me show you one I stamped. How's this? So this is this stamp. These 3 hibiscus flowers, so these 3 right here, are all one stamp, and they fit. Woo, doo, 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 doo. They fit in this die, and they fit into this hybrid embossing folder. So if you are not familiar with hybrid embossing folders, so this is an embossing folder. You can just emboss with this. I have done that. I embossed a piece of Calypso Coral cardstock. Here we go. Look at that. Isn't that like, there's a card, just smack a sentiment on there. You'd have to trim it. I didn't cut this to size yet. But that's a card. It's ready. It's so beautiful. But that is what the embossing folder does when you just use it as an embossing folder. However, if you put this die in here, and you will feel it falls into place, and then you put your cardstock in, and then you close it up, and you run it through your cut and emboss machine, you will get, wait for it, because I have to get all the bits and pieces out of the box here. You will get this. Look at that. Woo! Die cut and embossed flowers. Aren't they pretty? They're just like, now you can add additional colors to this. I'm going to put a little bit of stuff in here, but you could get out your markers and color the stamen on that and the center on that, and so many things you could do. And maybe I will get a black marker. I don't think it's black, but that would show up. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I just wanted to share those with you because I think they're very cool. So that is the embossing folder and the hybrid portion of it. But you do get other dies in this bundle. So let me just grab these. I have not cut all of these yet, but so in addition to that one die that cuts those three, there are two. I don't know where this was all put together, but I thought this one was down here, I remember now, and this one was somewhere else. But anyway, we'll just stick it on here for now. So two sentiment dies, and I have cut both of those. And then there's this embossed leaf image and this one. And then there's two leaf outlines. Oh, I don't think they go in here. No, there's no leaves on the embossing folder, so they do not emboss and cut. However, you could emboss some paper and then cut them if you wanted some texture on it, or they would go around the leaves in the stamp set. So it would cut out, and I'm not positive this is 100%. No, it's not. The picture is a little smaller than real life, but they would cut out those leaves. Kind of tricky to see, but trust me, these leaves, it'll cut those out for you. So, and then if that's not enough, we have 4 little flowers that aren't a stamp. They're just extra flowers. So you could cut those out and, stack a small on a large, or just layer them all around, sprinkle them on your card, however you like. So, wow, lots and lots of crafting, and my brain is about to go poof, exploding with thoughts and ideas and things that I want to do and want to try, and and maybe I'll make a card. But just wonderful things here to play with. So I'm very excited. Okay, I'm going to set some of that aside. Now, I just before I was going to go live, I was looking, I was going to do this, and then I sort of looked at my clock and went, oh no, I don't have time. I'm supposed to be live now. So where did my scissors go? Here they are. Okay, so I am going to try. I'm not positive, but I think this die for the 3 flowers will fit into our mini cut and emboss machine. So I'm just, obviously that paper is too big, but I was just going to do this, and then I thought I would get it out and see, just to cut out the stamped images, not to have them embossed. Okay, so here we go. We have, I'm gonna put those away for a minute. The little mini cut and emboss machine. Plates. Put them here. Move this up a tiny bit. Put this here. Where is my die? Pretty sure it'll go through. Oh yes, looks like it'll be no problem at all. Just need to get it lined up at this point. Now you could cut this out and then stamp, because it's photopolymer. It could work quite well, or you could stamp and then die cut. We used to always, the rule was stamp first, then die cut, but COVID kind of changed that, because we were sending people die cut pieces, but we couldn't stamp them. So they would have to stamp them when they received them, and of course then they were already die cut. So we've kind of adapted. And you can, depending, some people prefer one way, some people prefer another. So there you go. Okay, I don't know whether I'm going to need this again or not. I don't really have anywhere to set it other than on the floor. So there, it's going back on the floor. going to pull this off. Oh, poke this out. Just want to be gentle and careful when you're removing these pieces so that your washi tape doesn't destroy your cardstock and your image. Okay, there. So now, done with this, well, you know, set that over there, done with these, set that here. I need a bigger table. I am going to the cottage soon and I have a larger table up there. I have 6 feet, but it's my only table. So it's good and bad. But I do have a counter now since we changed the sunroom over to the craft room, kind of, sort of. Anyway, look at those. Aren't they lovely? Now I'm thinking, now we do the 2-step stamping. And I was going to mount these. And then again, I realized that it was it's time to get my button gear and go live. So I just grab some blocks here, this onto here. Oh, actually, you know what I was gonna do? Well, let's just no, you know what I want to do? I was gonna do a calypso coral and peach pie. Yeah, we'll do this. No, this is for stamping, isn't it? Yes, okay. Never mind. We'll play with those colors another time, shall we? We'll do this differently. So I'm gonna give this a go. I have not used these stamps yet, so I'm not certain whether they have any kind of their coating still on them. I should probably check that. A wise woman would would stamp that first before she goes right onto her good pieces. So yeah, look at me. Well, I did get a piece of scrap paper out. So let's just do that. Okay, and what colors shall we use? How about let's see, how about pretty in pink? I have that here. Or, oh, here's another thought. Oh, I didn't get those out, did I? I got out Lost Lagoon and Pretty Peacock. Not certain why, other than they kind of go together nicely, but okay, let's just do I have anything I could put on the edge of Pretty in Pink? I could just put more ink, couldn't I? Talking a lot and doing nothing, aren't I? Okay. Oh yes, I think that is fine. Good to go. So we are just going to, now I'm gonna probably need to pull this down a little bit. Might even have to stick my head in the camera for a moment because you do want to get this lined up as much as you can here. Let's see what we get. Hopefully, hopefully it will be acceptable. Okay, so it's not perfect, but it's okay. It's all right. I think we can work with that. Then we have this guy. Now, these shapes should be, that one has a little bit more, there's a lot of crevices and embossing or cutting or texture lines in here. So you're not going to get a solid image, but that's kind of the beauty of this. So lots of, I was going to say, lots of little bumpy bits. So it's not too difficult to line up. Oh, now see, oh, did I not dry that off? My Stampin' Scrub is quite moist at this moment because I just sprayed it. So, okay. Let's see what we can do here. Okay. All right, need it a little closer. That'll go. Not sure this one is working as well. It seems to have some residue, but I think we're okay. I think I got that one in the lines a little bit better too. Okay, third time. Let's see what we get this time. Just gonna go for it. close, line it up. Stamp it down. There we go. This was basic gray that I had used to stamp them, which may not be the best color for, you know, the outline of your flower. It's quite dark compared to the pretty and pink, but we're going with it. It's what we got for now. Okay, now, you know what? I'll just put a gem there. That'll work. But here was my thought. Well, I have my pretty and pink ink handy, was that I would grab a blending brush and we will just, now do we want the pink in the middle? I think it'd be easier to put the pink on the outside, wouldn't it? So we're just going to grab some ink here and then we're just going to highlight the edges of this. Again, just to see what we get. Because I haven't played with this yet. And oh, now see, if you use kind of a light hand, you get the raised area of that to add some color to. That's kind of interesting, isn't it? What do you think? A little bit more here. That just adds a little extra. Just the high spots there. Okay, maybe we shall we'll just do all of these while we're here. So you could use a sponge dauber for this, or I'm obviously using a blending brush. Just adding some highlighting. Bit heavy-handed there, but it'll all come together at the end. The beauty of some of these techniques is that you know, you see something, it's like, oh, that doesn't look right, but by the time you finish it all, it often kind of evens out. I've so learned that with the Stampin' Blend markers. Sometimes you think, oh my goodness, that's not right. And so what do? I keep coloring. And as you color more, it tends to fix it. No, that doesn't necessarily make any kind of sense, but it does. So just kind of hit some of the high points here. I'll just give that the lightest little hinting at something not quite lemon lolly, which is a bit of a shame. I mean, who wants to cover up all their lovely lemon lolly? But we're making it flowery. There we go. Look at those, eh? Just kind of adds to the whole look of it. So okay, that is done, ready. And what else did we want to do at this point? Did we want to maybe sort of put something together as for a bit of a card? So I brought a piece. Did I cut this one? Yes. No. Is this not my piece? I thought I cut a piece of soft seafoam to be a bit of a background piece. Oh, I did over here. The different piece. It's smaller. Okay, so there we have that. And then card base. What do we think? I have my bucket o' card bases here. But I don't know that I have any that are pretty in pink. This is Bubble Bath. But will it work? No, It's not right. Bubble bath, you think bubble bath and pretty in pink, they're very similar, but they are actually quite different. That could work. Maybe that I have white. White is always a good backup. Oh, here's pretty in pink. So we have cherry cobbler and we have pretty in pink. Let's take a look here. Is this maybe not right? Hard to see on camera, isn't it? The color's not showing really very true. I don't know that I like cherry cobbler with soft seafoam. It looks a little, it doesn't look Christmas, but it almost looks like it was trying to be Christmas. Trying to be Christmas when it's not or something. Maybe that's just me being a little bit mental, but whatever. I think I'm going to change. We're going to try this pretty in pink card base. See how that looks. It'll be very soft colors. Kind of layer these all around-ish. Some sort of sentiment. I have, oh, look. You make me smile. Isn't that sweet? That too is lovely. So I did die cut some of these. This is the one sentiment piece that I showed you before. So let's just move these out of the way so we don't squish them. Here. And give this a go. You make me smile. So let's close this up and move that to the side. This could just go here. This possibly should be embossed with something. Or, oh, what about some tone-on-tone stamping? We can do that. And if we don't like it, we just turn it over, right? Double-sided cardstock. But look, let's do some soft seafoam. And do we want some hashtags or some leaves? Maybe just some hashtag guys, eh? Some of this, a little bit of this to add some interest to our background. Again, if we don't like it, we can just turn it over. And if we think we'd like the leaves better, then, that's always still an option. But perhaps I should put a piece of paper under here and then I can just totally stamp everywhere. Very random. I love these sort of generic, I'll call it a nothing stamp. It's not nothing. It's actually so much, but it's just, great for filling in with texture and things. Some of these little bits right at the edge here because you will see that. Okay. I'll close this up for a moment. I think that's probably enough. Enough of that. That's enough of that. Sound like Karen. That's enough of that. Cut it out. Behave yourselves, you kids. Okay. So do like that. Oh my goodness, that's lovely for just adding some texture, some fun, and some. There's a Phoebe outside my window. I can hear it calling. There. Ooh, what do we think? Yes? It's only 2 colors, but I think it's okay. I think it works. Now, do we want all of these on dimensionals? Everything on dimensionals? Maybe, right? Okay, let's just kind of keep that like that, not like that. Flip this over. This will not be on dimensionals. This is going on with the tape runner. Oh, look, tape runner's almost out. I did not put a refill at my desk, but I have another tape. And I have liquid glue. And I have two-sided tape. You know, adhesive is never really very far away, is it? And I just ordered a bunch of refills, so they are just on the table down the way, if need be. Okay. Let's get some dimensionals onto these babies. I'm going to do these, I think, one at a time because I love to over-dimensional. And actually, generally, I try not to, but when I get shapes, I never know. I lose. Oh, should I stop? Do I need 2? Do I need 3? Oh, look, I've done 3. It's not balanced. It's not even. It's not. Let me do 4. And then we have, way more than we need, but it's all good. We have lots. So I'm gonna put him there. I'm not gonna push it down just yet. And then this is going to just not be on too close at that edge. So I'm going to come in about here and about here. I'm not going to put 4 on here, even though that would look lovely and balanced and that stuff. We just don't need that many dimensionals. And then I'm going to put 1 over to this edge. So if you're wondering why I'm, putting my dimensionals in certain places, I don't want any dimensional under this part that's going to go on to there that's raised, because then it would be tilted when it sits and it would look odd. So that's why I have done that one at a time, sort of figuring out where I want it placed. And again, boom. Don't want the middle to sag. Probably would not. It's just a sentiment piece, but we did that anyway. So, okay. And we are going to put this down there. Ooh, pretty. Okay, now, perfect little spot for 3 gems. Oh, shall we use something new, something fun, something new, or should we? Oh, let's see what I have in this bucket. Those are Moody Mauve, but they would kind of be perfect because they're dark. As long as this is big enough, let me just kind of stick one on there. We can see what we can see. I put this at the bottom there. That would be okay. Put this right smack dab in the middle. This, that flower. Oh, yeah, look at that. Can you see those? Hard to see, aren't they? They blend right in, but you can definitely see them in real life. So there we go. Look at that. I'm very happy with that. I love this stamp. Do you love that stamp? Very cute. Okay, so there's one. Should we do something with these pieces? What should we do with these? Does this pink on yellow, if you're, color color smart or whatever, I don't know what the word, pink on yellow makes orange. So, there we go. Orange. These don't all go on top of all of these things, so it would be, I think that would be a little bit busy if you did something on there. I think we need to make this, maybe just this might just be the card, but I want to do one. Did I bring, I don't have, okay, so I have, I brought two, well, I have another piece of soft sea foam, don't I? Oh, I don't have enough of the gorgeous grape, and I don't really have enough of this, and I don't know that either of those are right for that. Anyway, what I thought, did I bring some peach pie? Oh no, I got out peach pie ink. I wonder if peach pie or Calypso coral. Not sure which would suit this better because I don't, yeah, that's just not quite enough. Not enough oomph and pizzazz and all that sort of stuff. So I need to go grab a little bit of paper. One moment, please. So not knowing which I wanted to use, I grabbed them both, but I only grabbed the folder for the Calypso coral. And that's probably the one I want. So hopefully, yes, yes. I don't think this is big enough. Ooh, 5. Well, we could do it at 5, couldn't we? Because I think this might be better. I think that's a better color combination. Okay, so there is that. And I just need to trim it. So this is, oh, the best part of 5. Very close to 5, but this is 5 this way. Okay, so 5 by 3 3/4. Trim that off. And that will go with that. Now maybe, how about, we haven't done any leaves yet, but we could use some of this for some leaves. Should we stamp and die cut some leaves to go with this? 1, 2, like this. Not quite 3 quarters. I think you can, oh, I can even just use this. I don't need a big piece, do I? We'll do that. And I have garden green as well. So maybe a little bit of garden green. What do we think? Where's my garden green? I'm just going to do a little scrap of this, and then maybe we can get them both through one fell swoop. Okay, I need my stamps. And do we want just an outline as opposed to a double stamp? Or do we want a double stamp? Maybe just an outline. Should we try that? And do we want, or maybe we just do all in this and stamp in garden green. That might be better, so we don't get too wild here. Too many things going on. Too many choices. That's my problem, right? Okay, so I'm gonna do one of those and maybe we'll just do 2 of each while we're at it, because I have to run it through twice to get there. There is only, pretty sure there's only one. So, oh, but look. Oh, see, we could do this leaf as well. Throw one of those in just for fun. Okay, Cut and emboss machine. Move some of this out of the way. This down here. Grab these dies. Do you talk to yourself when you craft? I don't always, but clearly I do sometimes. It's my commentary on the action. Yes, that's it. That's my story. I'm gonna stick with that. Because if I don't do that, then there's this sort of silent air. Okay, here we go. Ooh. I didn't put washi tape on here. Oh, and I've got it backwards. It's okay. We can be left-handed for a moment. Hopefully they didn't move too much. We'll see. I only need 3 leaves. I don't need 4 probably, so I might not even need 3, but that one that moved is it's not too bad. Okay. I have one more set. We'll run these through. And then we can play and see what we want to do with them. Paper's a little bit curved. Yeah. I think we're good there. See, I should just put the piece of washi tape on. I don't on the bigger plate. I find though with the small plate, I don't know if there's not isn't much room for the air to squish out or something. It tends to move things as you put your plate down more often, not always. And it depends on the die. These are quite small, so I guess they move fairly easily too, which is also probably part of the situation. Come on. What have I done here? What have I not done here? Let me pull this back out, get this up here. Okay, in you go. Whoop, 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 whoop. Go. Oh, hello, Donna. Welcome. We are playing with the Happy Hibiscus Bundle. Brand new to me. And you know, so you are being the guinea pigs with me as we go on this crafting adventure that I tend to share with you whenever I can. Okay. Donna, hopefully you've seen all the messages and everything about free shipping. You're interested? That is today, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday this week, minimum $100 order. So, woohoo! We love free shipping. When you see the savings, okay, so as a demonstrator, you get a 20 or 25% discount on things, which is awesome. You know, so you see your order, how much merchandise you ordered, and then you see the, you know, the tax go on and the shipping go on, and you see the discount and all that. So it's, you know, it does take the larger number and it makes it smaller and you get all excited. But without the shipping in there, oh my goodness, it was kind of like, oh, wow, look at that. So it was sort of this nice surprise to see the total there that was not as high as I was thinking it was going to be. I did practice a little bit of restraint in my ordering as well. Just saying. Okay, now do we think Calypso Coral or Garden Green? Maybe Garden Green for this sentiment? I'm going to use that other one that I liked so much, the one that says, "Thanks for being so kind." And this is the other sentiment shape die that is in the die set. So there we go. Look at that. It's always a happy moment when your sentiment stamping works out nicely and it's all nice and crisp. Okay. there is that. Now I need a card base. I'm thinking, oh, we want soft sea foam or white? Do I have soft sea foam? I guess is the first question. I do. So we want this or this. Hmm. I think either could work, but okay. So let me put a little bit more of the color on here so you can sort of see. So we're gonna have all these colors going on. I think it's soft sea foam. Even though we have white, this maybe should have been soft sea foam. I wonder. Oh, I do have another piece. Okay, sorry. I need the cut and emboss one more time. See, this is what happens when you're creating on the fly, right? Where did that die go? Here we go. We're just going to run this through. I will put this down. Not that there's a right or wrong direction. It can go either way, but right-handed. How's that? I'll put it down for right-handed use. That on there. Plate on here. Run this through. Excuse me. Okay, I think this will work. I'll use that white sentiment on another card. I think this will be lovely. Okay. I think that's it now for the cut and emboss, I think. Unless I mess up this sentiment really badly. Okay. There we go. Claim the leaf stamps. Where's my other leaf stamp? Yeah, I did not. If I don't do it right away, then I forget, and then we have problems. So, okay. Let's try this again. Go. Ta-da! Okay, I think I'm going to swap out that white one for the soft seafoam one. I think that will work. Yes. Ooh, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Okay. So now we just need to decide what we are going to do. This. Similar to that one, perhaps. Get these guys going on here. I think I want this up towards the top. Have a little more spacing in them. Nope, kind of in a bundle. And then we can I think if I put all of these on dimensionals, we can tuck these guys in after. So let's do it that way. Okay. This one. We will just go with 3 dimensionals this time, since it really was more than we needed last time. It's all where you put the second one, right? If you put the second one across from the first one, then it looks like you need 4 to get the balance. But if you put it sort of aiming for triangular, it sets you up a little bit better. Okay, so this part I don't want dimensional, so we're going to go here and there. Touch on that. And this one, maybe is right up near the top of this. I hope that will work. Go, and then this can go here. Then we can see where we want the leaves. They'll just tuck in. There we go. Okay, now this big leaf. Oh, there are paws approaching. Big leaf, maybe a big leaf and a couple. Yes, look, paws. Paws, body. Nobody wants to see your body in the whole screen, Oscar. Sorry. I have pepper on there. This maybe I'll do one large and then two small, sort of like that. And this guy, no, he needs to be in there, doesn't he? There. Oh, I think that'll work, don't you think? Okay, a little bit of liquid glue at this point because if they're small and we're just tucking them in, and that will work best. So I need to sort of slide it in, which can be a little bit tricky to do with tape runner on the back. It tends to stick as soon as it touches your paper, which is of course what you want, but that's why we don't use it for this. Oh, you. Put little speckles of stuff, but none of them seem to be on the card. So it's just things on there that we'll brush off. Okay. That there. Now, do we want this whole thing on dimensionals? No, we got lots of pop going on there. Let's just put this down flat. We're almost at the end here. Oh, we are at the end. Okay, yes, we are at the end, but that's okay. We have enough on there. It will stick. And this is the last card we're making, so we're all good. There we go. Just need some gems. What do we want? Oh, Calypso. Oh, we could do the light Calypso coral ones, perhaps. Just for a little bit of contrasting, I think. Do two of these big boys and one of these smaller ones. There we go. Look at that. And look how different they look, right? Orange and pink, to kick off some differences. We've got some very different colors going on. I don't know where I put the cap for that, but we'll find that later. It's in the crafter mat off to the side there on my table, I'm sure. Okay. I have this gold twisted thread here. Do we want to just throw on a bow? Just for a little extra on this first card, because I mean it does have gems, but they're flower centers. So does it need a little bit more? A little bit more pizzazz? Oops. this. What do you think? That could work, eh? Just a little smidge shorter on the thread. That right up there. Just a little this side. Just a little something extra added. Could have been a double bow, but apparently I didn't think to do a double bow, so it's going to be a single bow. So glue dots are the best way to put this down, but this is a very small knot, so you want to just roll that glue dot with your finger a bit so that it is the size or very close to the size of the knot, so you don't have a lot of sticky stuff sticking out past your knot. The knot covers it. There we go. I like that. Just that little extra finishing touch. I don't think so. With the leaves, it's got a little bit more going on. I think that's enough. Enough going on. There's enough going on over there. Okay, so there we have it. Let me just come back here. Add. Where, oh, there we go. Okay, I am back. So there are the cards for today. Happy Hibiscus. Check it out. You will find it in my online store. You can order this bundle right now, have it shipped to you almost for free. You'd have to add a few more things to your order. $100 minimum order, free shipping, and you will earn Stampin' Rewards with that purchase because it is over $25. You will get an extra special thank you gift from me for placing an order during the free shipping event, and that all ends at the end of the day on Friday. So don't wait, do it now, and you can be making some of these beautiful cards for yourself. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I hope you are having just a wonderful day and that continues through the evening. I will not be live tomorrow, and I'm going to the cottage next week. So I'm hoping the internet is on. I need to call them, but in case I run into technical difficulties, I will see you when I see you. Hopefully next Wednesday. But we will see. We'll see what technology has to offer up next week at the cottage. Have a great day, and I look forward to crafting with you again really soon. Bye for now.